Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Oh yeah, don't mind my fur baby. Oh yeah, don't mind my fur baby. She's gonna have fun tonight. She doesn't understand why mommy's talking to people. How's everybody doing? Gotta keep my little one off, but come here. Wanna come say hi? You wanna say hi? No, she's gonna run away scared. Hi Amanda, how are you? So tonight, I'm gonna show an application technique for the Chameleon flakes. Cole's still that organized. Huh, thank you. We put a lot of effort into that. My husband and I have spent a lot of time working on that. So tonight I'm gonna show you guys how I did this kind of oil slick looking Chameleon flake tumbler. This does have epoxy on it now, but the application process does not require epoxy. I know there's been a few tutorials with the buffing method, which waits till the epoxy's spun for about 3 hours to give it tackiness. Others mix it in epoxy. This is just another method that you don't necessarily have to use epoxy, and it goes on pretty quick and pretty easy. And for those of us that time is really valuable, I know it is for me. It's a huge time saver. No matter what you do, this is gonna be really messy. I have fans off, so if I'm sweaty, it's because I live in Texas and it's like 110 degrees outside, and I can't have the fan on. Hi, Annika. Oh. Don't mind my little poodle. I can't have her downstairs because she'll wake up the neighbor. Well, come say hi. Come here. You want to see the baby? Easy is always good, Vicky. All right. So I am going to grab a couple little things just to kind of show you some things that you'll need. This is what I'm going to use for my adhesive. It's Tack It Over and Over. This is a repositionable adhesive, so any sort of kind of adhesive that once it dries, it's tacky to the touch. It goes on white and dries clear. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I love them too. It's my happy place. I also have some water because this is pretty thick. You can use it straight out of the bottle and kind of brush it on. For me, I find it a little bit too thick, so I like to thin it out. So I get a stir stick to mix it up with. And these little, I think they're 2 ounce, yeah. 2 ounce cups with lids, you know, little condiment cups. I get them at the store I work at. I'm a department manager in a grocery store, so really, really love having these. Let's see. I have a smaller cup of water because it's easier for me to just got some of the tackets. This is perfect timing. You know, I have this. I have other ones too. Oh, there it is. This is not a repositionable one, but I've used this before too. It's art glitter adhesive, very similar thing. I like the repositionable one because you have more of a work time because it's intended to stay tacky. Hi, Ericina. Can I pronounce that correctly? Might be wrong. So I'm just gonna shake that up a little bit. Kind of just squirt some in there, maybe. Actually, I don't even think I cut the top off of it. I just poured in. So I'm gonna show you guys. I don't make a whole lot at a time when I'm doing a live like this. Hi, Trudy. Make a mess. That's what baby wipes are for. Just grab a stack of them because it gets messy. Oh, yes, said it right. All right, so I'm just gonna start with a small little amount. It really does not take much. Like a little bit goes a really long way with this product. Glitter calls. Oh, thank you, Dina. Hi, Willa. That's actually not all of it. Shh. The rest of it's in my downstairs room. We're kind of in the process of moving up here, and it's not all glitter. This is all marbling paint, more marbling paint, micas. Gotta have it all. Working on my alcohol ink rack. I just haven't put them all out yet. Is that all glitter? Y'all want to see my room real quick? We can wait for some people to join in. Let's see if I can do this without getting everybody all out of sorts here. All right. So, yeah, we got alcohol, acetone, glitter all the way up to the ceiling. Still working on filling that up over there. We got the micas going. Got marbling paints. Still trying to fill all that in. Hey, Danielle. And then on the other side over here, we got the epoxy station. And on the other side of the room, I actually have my mailing station set up. So I've got my scale and my packing tape and boxes and all of that. Erkina, yes, we did make our shelves. Oh, thank y'all. My husband and I do a lot of home remodeling, so I told him I wanted a wall full of glitter. Like, what tumbler maker doesn't? Yeah, I got a lot more glitter up there today, Daniel. All right. Did we build it? Yes, we built them all. Everything except for the desk and my tumblers. Everything that we have in this office, we've built ourselves. We do a lot of stuff. All right, guys. You know what? I'm gonna mix this a little bit more. So, where did I get all my glitter bottles? Got them on Amazon. Do I use the art resin? Right now I'm using Faux Rizzle. Faux Rizzle UV. I like the high temperature rating because I live in Central Texas and like it's 105 without the heat index or whatever it is. Just really, really hot. Did I have art resin out somewhere? I have used art resin before, so I'm trying to figure out, did I still have it up here? No, I didn't. Faux Rizzle UV, giant size. Thank you, Phyllis. I love my setup too. We're all new up here. This is kind of still a work in progress, still trying to get everything back behind me. All right, guys. So again, this is what I'm using to mix with. Hi, Carrie. We're in Central Texas. I'm out in Lakeway. Little condiment cup. Got that about halfway full. I'm going to start adding water really slowly just because I don't want it to be super, super watery. I'm going to tilt you guys down so you can see this a little bit better. Waco-ish. I am not too far. Just ordered some of that Tack. It's fun stuff. It's not the only thing that you can use. I know Danielle's in here. She's played around with rubber cement, Elmer spray. We're all trying to find that. Where did I find that mat? I don't remember. I'm going to have to get back to you on that. Where did I put it? Okay, so I have some that I had used earlier because I wanted to get a cup ready. So you can kind of see what it looks like once you thin it out a little bit. That's about the consistency we're going to go for. just adding water to it. Everybody's gonna have their own preference. Find what works for you. I'm gonna start off pretty slowly because if I find if you add too much water too fast, you're not gonna be able to mix that glue really thoroughly. And I'm just using the same stir stick that I use for my epoxy, or at least the same type. And I like the flat end because it allows me to scrape off those sides. And I'm just gonna keep slowly mixing. Where do you order it? You can find it Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Amazon. I think on Amazon it's $5 a bottle, something like that, for 4 ounces. Thank you, Danielle. So that for me is still pretty thick. Just for reference, I'm going to show you guys the thickness of my other one that I used earlier today. Or mixed earlier today, I should say. I got home from work at like 9:30 this morning and played with a lot of cups. So here you can see, it's pretty liquidy. It's kind of, reminds me of milk almost. Same color, same kind of texture. Evidently some Michaels has it on clearance, but only in the stores. But if you want to seal it with a pot, yep, you sure can. This cup right here, use this to apply the Chameleon flakes. And then it's already got a coat of epoxy, and then I'm just trying to decide what kind of decal I want to put on it. So in one container is water and only Tack it in the other. No, this one that has the lid, it's just one that I used earlier. I mixed it up earlier today. I wanted to have a cup kind of ready to go because it takes, I don't know, 5-10 minutes for it to dry. So I figured I'd show you guys how I mix it, and then we could get started applying while we waited for another one to. Now I got sticky stuff all over me. Yay! Baby wipes are gonna be fun right now. Alright, so I'm gonna add some more water so I can thin that out a little bit more. And just, again, still. Alright, it's getting much better. I really wish I had like one of those miniature whisk right now. I think I sell them at work. I might have to go check out our kitchen store. So Michael's has it on clearance. I mean, see, it's getting there. Still a little runny. Or still not runny enough, I should say. Still a little goopy. All right, let's add some more water. Now you guys see that. You see the difference there? Now it's kind of very drippy. Where did I get that? What did I get? So bad today to do a tutorial page, but got to order it. All right, so that is gonna be great consistency there. Can y'all see how thick that is, or how thin it is, I should say? Nikki, the stir sticks are from Amazon. They're just cocktail stirrers. Stainless steel cocktail stirrers. There you can see, whoop, I went a little too high there. You can see, pretty liquidy. And shake it up. That's why I like keeping the lids on them, because you can pre-make them. You can see the difference. I keep going high. So sorry there. All right. So, whoop. So now I've got just a 20-ounce skinny. Sanded it down. Spray painted it with flat back spray paint. Doesn't necessarily need to be base coated. Hey, Shelly. Need to get some little containers. Danielle, girl, I got, I don't know, like 50 of them for $2.50. They're great because I also use them for leftover glitter mixes too. I stole that idea from Miss Annika. Hey, Jennifer. So the Chameleon flakes are pretty opaque. So really, the base coat is not necessarily going to make a difference with this technique. Deidre, these are going to be from Simply Sarah. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors tonight. So you guys can kind of direct me as to what you think you want to put on them. This one, I think, had 5 different ones on it. And I like it because, you know, you just never know what's going to pop up. This one was a black base too. It doesn't necessarily, you don't really see any black there. Hi, Delane. All right, let's see. Let's get our adhesive ready. I'm gonna make a mess anyways. I don't know why I'm worried about taking this off carefully. That's what the baby wipes are for. All right. So the other thing I have handy is a cup of water. The glue is water-based, so you're gonna wanna put your brush back in. I did too. Like, I felt like I was having a mad rush, even though it was a pre-order. Like, I was just like, must get all the flakes. All right. So for me, I know a lot of people have seen the Mod Podge brushes. Let's see. They look like that. They help get your, for those that use Mod Podge or any sort of kind of glue adhesive outside of epoxy, these are really, really great at preventing your streak lines or any streaks in the adhesive. But you don't have to use the Mod Podge brand. It's actually the type of bristle. It's going to be that gold tack-on brush. I don't know why it prevents the streaks, but it's amazing, and I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to keep using it. Where's my paper towel? Right behind me. So I'm going to dip my brush in water just to get it damp, but I am going to... Thank you, Delane. You ordered one, but haven't gotten to use it. These are so much fun. Really, really great for preventing streaks. Hi, Joe. So I'm just gonna dip in water. I guess that would be helpful if y'all could see that. I only have so much up there, huh? Dip in water and blot it out, kind of like what you would do if you were blending alcohol inks. And then it doesn't take much. Just lightly dip your brush in, and I'm gonna wipe off the excess. And then just from top to bottom. You don't want it super thick. That's why I always wet the brush down first and then wipe off the excess. And see, I'm not sure if you guys can see. So it goes on white. As it starts to dry, it's going to turn clear. It really does not take much at all. Very light touch. We don't want those streaks. Yay! I'm so glad you guys can see perfectly. All right. Make sure we get that bottom. All right. So I'm just going to continue to go around. So notice I'm not reapplying anymore. Thank you, Danielle, for answering questions for me. I'll show you guys the brush package here once I continue going around. As this starts to dry a little bit, it's going to start to turn clear, and you'll be able to feel it with your brush as you go across. I do feel like Bob Ross a little bit right now. But the brush will start to drag almost, like you start to get surface tension. And when that starts to happen, like it's kind of starting to pull a little bit now. So it's starting to get tacky. And I'm just going to do one last rotation. Make sure I don't have any streaks that are showing. Or any globs, because that can make it really funky to try to get a nice even coat. So at that point, ooh, almost. All right, so this one here, I'm going to set to the side to let it dry a little bit so that it gets the tackiness that we're looking for. Won't take long, but I did go ahead and prep another cup so that we didn't have to wait for that one to dry. So I'm just gonna put the lid back on my container. And as y'all can see, you can use hardly anything. Like this 4-ounce bottle will last you forever. Happy little cup, happy little flakes. It is. They're so fun, so pretty. Brush, I'm just gonna drop it in water. Water-based, clean it up later. So, some people can use these brushes. They're probably just about everywhere too. Mod Podge brush. They're more expensive. I got this folk art. I'm in Texas. I got twang. Folk art. So they are, it doesn't even say it on here. They're a golden Teflon brush. Hope that makes sense. Tack it over and over. Yes. The magic of TV. What's the magic of TV? Did I miss something? Can y'all hear my TV? Am I gonna be in trouble there? I do not own the rights to the background sound. Unless it's my dog, and then I do own her. But she's behaving right now. All right. Hopefully I don't drop this. Yeah, they're mine too for that kind of... All right, so here's one. Receive 4 more flakes, 4 more... Having a cup ready. Yes, the magic of TV. So I'm gonna lightly touch this so y'all can see how my finger kind of reacts against this surface. You see how it pulls my skin there a little bit? That's how you know it's tacky. So much fun. All right, guys. So I have a variety of brushes. Bought a clearance set. Big fluffy brush. Right there. I've got one that's a little flatter. Ooh, all the flakes came flying out of that one. So much fun. And I've got a little small one because it'll stays tacky forever. This is like, so this is great not only for making your own adhesive. But if you have a cutting machine like a Silhouette or a Cricut, you can use this to make your mat sticky again. All right, so this one's ready to go. But we have to pick out what colors we want. That actually looked on my end. Look cool. Awesome. All right, guys. So I wrote them on here. This is another little thing I do. I have these extra containers because I mix some of my own mixes of, you know, the 800 glitters you see back here. So I take a couple spoonfuls and just dump them into one of these larger containers. See, just for size comparison, you can see this smaller container versus, it looks so incredibly familiar, but I have no idea where from. Hi, I don't know. Maybe from here. I've done another live in this group. Or even, these are really, so when you get these in, these are like crammed full. And once you dip that brush in there, or spoon, or whatever you're using to apply them, they just poof, and it's like you're opening up a glitter bomb package, except it's not glitter, it's Chameleon flakes, and then they fly everywhere, and they're so lightweight, they just go everywhere. So I very carefully take the lid off, and just use my little spoon and scoop a little cups into there. So here, I don't know if y'all can see that. This one is purple to green. We got that one. We have green to purple. If y'all have any preferences, y'all let me know as we're going, and I'll set them off to the side to use. Ooh, more fairy dust everywhere. All right, I'm gonna tilt y'all down a little bit more. Let's see here, because this is starting to fly everywhere. All right, so now we have, this one is yellow to green. All right, so far we got green to purple on a love. This one is a fan favorite. This is the jade to pink. Just super, super pretty. It's not really picking up the pink in here, but it does on, well, it is on my end. Love yellow to green. Rachel, no, I do not sell glitter. I buy glitter. All right, this one is blue to mauve. Super fun there. Shade to pink, yes. All right, let's see. All right, this one is blue to red. I feel like this one doesn't get a whole lot of love either. It's really, really pretty. You can see those color shifts right there. And then this one I really have not seen a whole lot of, and I think it's really, really pretty. Danielle actually did a really pretty cup with this. This is the red to gold, which I think is just gorgeous for fall time. There you can see some of that shift. Very, very, reminds me of flames every time I see it. I just want to think everything's on fire. Ooh, fall color. How about we just do all of them? We'll do another oil slick. Does that sound good? Yeah, the red to gold is really, really pretty for a fall tumbler. But I really think I'm gonna use, you know what? I'm gonna use all 7 of them and just blend them all together. Kind of like that, just so you can see the shift of all of them. If you were gonna do like a solid color, like for those who love the jade to pink, or even the red to gold, you're probably gonna get a lot better coverage doing the flake and epoxy method, where you just take a spoonful and mix it into your epoxy, and then you can see the shift there. Go ahead and do them all. Do it, do it. Love it. All right, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. I'm just gonna start grabbing because I have no idea. I'll call them out as we go. All right, so first up, we'll go purple to green. I'm gonna start with the flat brush. I don't know what kind of brush this is. If I wore makeup, I might be able to tell you. So, move that into the picture. I'm just gonna dip it in and just start laying it down. I kind of like this flat brush a little bit better because it allows you to kind of scoop them up and push them in. And then for me, if you want to get more of that chrome effect, just take your finger and lightly rub it in. Y'all see that? There's that shift. Is that not insane? Foundation brush, thank you. 'Cause I don't know. It's just whatever I found. Let's see. Put some of that on the bottom, right where we were. Just gonna carry it over. And again, I really like that kind of chrome appearance. So that's why I'm rubbing it and buffing it in. Yeah, not epoxy. All right. So that one was purple to green. No epoxy needed for application, not at all. I think where they come from is a secret. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, did y'all see that purple hint there? Oh. And mind you, that is just one of the flakes. And all those colors that are being pulled through. That is just insane to me. And that one was purple to green. Let's see. Purple to green. Let's find something else that has yellow to green. I do epoxy afterwards. That's how it looks. So, yellow to green next. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna skip that. Yes, I can show the Tack bottle. There you go. And yes, Vicky, remind me later, I have a cup actually across the room that I did this with Holland, actually. So this, guys, is a wine glass. I don't know if y'all can really see that color coming through there. Maybe if I hold up a white piece of paper. Oh yeah. So that is one of the ultrafine opals using the Tack so that it gets nice and flat. And you get that, there you can see that blue to purple shift. All right, so we did, do y'all remember what we did? Purple to green. Let's go blue to red. I'm kidding you. What'd I do, Annika? Did I miss something? All right, blue to red. That one is not opal flakes. It's actually an opal glitter. That is this glitter right here. So it's a fine glitter, that fine opal glitter that with a blue shift. Yes. As Melissa, if you actually do a search in the group for Dip and Glow, you can see what I do with those glasses when I'm finished with the glitter on them. All right, guys, we'll move on to next color. And I'm going to go a little overlap for me, just because I want them to pull together. I want those colors to kind of blend together a little bit. And if some of those flakes fly in the air, it is okay, because as you'll see, I kind of dab it on anyways, just so you can blend them together a little bit more. All right, so there's how that starts to look. And again, I'm gonna go in and buff that down. This step is not necessary, y'all. I just like to do it because it adds that extra almost chrome appearance there. There you can see our next layer colored next to it. I think I'm actually gonna follow that one all the way up, because I don't think this color has gotten enough love yet. Everybody's going crazy over the Jade to Pink, which, don't get me wrong, is beautiful. See that? How that gives that chrome appearance to it. And all the different color shifts. It's okay, I think I did the same thing. Love these things. All right, that was blue to red. Let's go for some green to purple. Green to purple. The opal glitter is oop, that's upside down. There we go. Glitter Gallery Cloud 9 Fine. No problem, Darcy. If you want to see what Cloud9 looks like in a chunky. Oops, that's the wrong one. So that is Cloud9 chunky, so you can see how it pulls all those blues and purples. All right. So next, going green to purple. And there's no rhyme or reason in which way I'm doing this. We're just having fun. I keep forgetting I have to do the bottom there, huh? Bottom has to look pretty. That's what people see when you lift it up to drink from it, right? Oh. All right. Let's see that shift coming across the bottom there. You can apply mica with this. I would just use a different brush probably. All right, so see how that's coming along so far. All those different colors being pulled out there. And how much that looks like chrome. All right, y'all. I'm gonna try putting a light on here because this is probably, is that better or worse? Oof, getting horrible glares here. Here we go. All right. And now I'm going to take this same color and start it up on the other side. That's so funny because the camera pulls the blue and purple, and for me, I see that pink and gold that you see right there. That is green to purple. All right, now I'm gonna go for the red to gold. I think this one is stunning and such a fun one. Gotta go. Ariel's birthday dinner is ready. Bye. Happy birthday. See you later. All right, this is the red to gold that we're gonna put on now. This is Chameleon Flakes, Joe. So because it's tacky, you can also just kind of tap it down and then come back in and burnish that down. Flakes flying everywhere. We're just gonna be like the little fairies. This is not a method or product if you do not want to mess, because it flies everywhere. But it's so, so pretty. Look at that. Look at all those colors. Oh. Let's see. How about me? Which one do I use? This was the one that I used. All right. All right, guys, see how that overlaps, and you can still see the color we laid before, and now picking up some of the new colors. See how that's coming along so far? Oh, huge blank space. Let's throw some more in there, and we'll just work around this circle. Why not, right? Thank you, Danielle. All right, so that one was red to gold. All right. I think from there, we'll go to yellow to green. And then we'll save everybody's fan favorite for the end, which is the jade to pink. So yellow to gold is actually one of my favorites for this look, because I think it's what really, really, really brings out kind of that oil slick feel. I gotta figure out where I have a hole for it. Oh, right there. Oh, I wish y'all could see the blue that it's pulling. There it is. Do y'all see that blue that goes with it? So you can see from here, get this really light gold, and then you twist and you get that super dark, almost cobalt color. And about halfway through the bottom. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. I'm totally, website says pre-order. Yeah, I think they're all on pre-order. She just released 4 new colors last night in a live as part of a pre-order, and I ordered all of them. Anybody else covered in this? All right, where else do we need to go? pull the, there's that blue pulling through. That cobalt color, it's like my favorite. Ooh. I still have a big hole here too. We sure do. That's okay. I'll put it down. If I want to add a different color, I'll come back to it. Yes, there is a kit. There is Flakes for Days, where you can order 1, 3, or 5 gram, I think, of all the colors. Simply Sarah is where I got them from. All right, here we go. Here is fan favorite, Jade to Pink. This is just such a fun color. Do I have to seal it? I do, just because I lay it down so flat and rub it, so there's tons of oils for my fingers on them. But I do that so that I can get that chrome appearance. So I just coat it with quick coat. All right, here we go. The Jade to Pink. All right, yeah, can you see that? There's the Jade to Pink. So very, very pretty. It actually almost, to me, feels like a larger flake than some of the others. Lori, yes. So that one has epoxy on it. So there's, I did not use all 7 colors we're playing with tonight. This one I think has 5. But if you do a search for my name in the group, you can see what this looked like pre-epoxy. And there's also a video of it spinning right after I got epoxy on it. Mm-hmm. Oops, sorry guys. I'm trying to see and show at the same time and losing my sense of where I'm at. So there, chrome. Danielle, do you rub it all down like I do? I feel like I'm like massaging my cups right now. Like, I feel better. All right, what else? What color should I use to fill in here? I feel like we need more purple to green. I don't know. Sandra, I haven't tried. What do y'all think so far? Right now I'm just going back through and trying to find any spot that I didn't get flakes on. I'm just trying to buff it in. And I think everybody has seen the flakes just come flying off of here as we're going. So when I get to the point where I'm at I've got one little spot kind of right here. Rather than trying to scoop flakes up all along as we're going through this, they've all kind of collected here. And here's where I'm gonna kind of scoop them up off my mat as best I can. Yeah, that's not gonna work this time. I didn't clean my mat good enough before I came here. What kind of brush is it? I don't know, I think someone said it was a foundation brush. You know what, guys? I want to try one thing. I'm going to try one more color here. This is not one. This is a different company, but I want to see what this one looks like. I hadn't put it on the cup yet. Nope, not doing it for me. I think we're going to go back to the blue to red. Blue to red to fill it in. Again, some of these just don't feel like they get enough love. So all I'm doing now, again, just finding those last little places that I might have not gotten the full coverage I wanted. Deb, I seal them just because I've been rubbing on it and I'm not wearing gloves, and you know, epoxy doesn't like oil and the oil all over my fingers. But I like to rub them down because you can see how much of a chrome mirror finish you can get by doing that. All those different colors popping out now. What do y'all think? Think we did good there? And I did get the bottom, in case anybody was wondering. It does have its coverage there. All right. So yes. This is what I use to seal them. Just gonna rub that down some more, make sure that's nice and smooth. On a mission to get the opal. If you want to send me a PM, I can get you in contact. All right, guys. So there's that. The sealer. All right. I'm going to put this down. I mean, I seal it. You could used triple thick spray. Danielle, I think, has had luck not sealing them and going straight to epoxy. It is completely smooth right now, so you would be able to. Yep. I'm going to lift you guys up so that I'm not staring down and trying to read. All right, guys. So, sealer is Quick Coat. This is made by Counterculture. This works amazingly well with anytime you have spray paint, marble paints. That's what I got it for. I do a lot of dip glasses. So it works for me with, you know, the magic marble. I figured out all the stuff. Yes, Lori, it is the sealer from CC. Easy Marble works with those. I also like to make my own marble paints. So I get these little dropper bottles. Like neons are harder to find in the marble paints. So I take neon mica powder in these little dropper bottles, and then I mix clear paint with them and make my own marble paints. They're so much fun. Would you recommend on the base of... No, you won't have to go outside. And they tell you to use like a chip brush or a foam brush. I don't like using either because I still get the love your craft from turquoise. It's actually not even that organized. We're still building it, but I have no problems giving you a tour here in a second. I just use a glove finger to apply this, just like I would. I just dip my finger on it and rub it around. All right, let me see here. I'm kind of plugged in right now, so let's figure out how I can do this. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. I promise you, it doesn't always look like this. I think Danielle can speak for it. She's been watching me as we've been building the room. So, all right. So let's see how to do this. So this is my glitter wall, micas, marble paints. You can see it's floor to ceiling there, all the way across. We look down here. This is my little monkey. She's coming to say hi. Yes, hi, Pooh Bear. Hi. You saying hi to everybody? Yes. That's my little mini-me mascot. My shells, and my husband and I built those. Let's see. This here is going to be our shipping area. So I've got my cup inventory down here. So everybody was asking earlier if you could use the Tack for the hollow fine glitter. And I said I had a cup on the other side. So that is how you can achieve torch method without torch or epoxy. This is another super fine opal glitter. Let's see here. We can get a good look at this. So you can do the same thing with your opals to give it almost like a mylar glowing effect. Would I recommend this sealer on stemmed glasses? I don't know. I haven't tried it. Mohawk puppy, yes. She is. We're trying to grow her hair out like a lion's mane, if that makes sense. Yes, I still seal with epoxy. So, yep, this is just, so I've got my scale set up. We've got our packing tape ready to go. We've got thank you cards. This is what we do for local companies. Yeah, that's the crafting space. I guess over here is kind of the, let's see. So I've got my epoxy pumps, Back there, I've got gloves and wipes and bottles and all the stuff that I need handy. Deb, I don't have a video on the hollow cups, but I can do one if you'd like. I'll reach out to the admins and we can set up another live doing the same thing. We can use the Tack mix and kind of make our own. All right. So, thank you, Karen. I'm trying. It's hard to stay organized when all you want to do is come in here and play and create and make stuff. But it helps keep me sane. I'm a department manager in one of our local grocery stores, which are super busy. We do $2.3 million a week in sales just out of our building. How do I measure my epoxy? I use the pumps. So I have Faux Rizzle UV. And let's see if I can turn you guys over. So I use my pumps. Each pump squirts out 15 milliliters. So I don't really have to check it. They're pretty darn accurate. I do have my little medicine cups to spot check sometimes. But as long as I'm using it pretty regularly, which grocery store? I am at H-E-B. Yes, Danielle, I am using my Akron arm. However, hi, Gloria. Sometimes I use my medicine cups. I'm really bad about it right now because I've got an epoxy mixer, and it does, since my pumps give me 15 milliliters of each side, which is like a medicine cup full to the top. I use the little 2-ounce cups because I have to be able to put one of these inside, and by the time you put that inside a medicine cup that's full, it would be going over the top. But this allows me to mix multiple batches and larger batches and a lot less air bubbles. We're in Texas. I am in Lakeway in Central Texas. Lori, no, I have not tried counterculture yet. I have a couple of gallons of Faux Rizzle UV. It had worked really well for me. I tried a few others. Counterculture was not one of them at the time. And Faux Rizzle worked the best for me, especially in the Texas heat. I am just like full of fairy dust everywhere. And I got a really good deal at one point. Hi, from Canada. Oh my gosh, I would love to be in Canada right now. Oh, wait, no. I can turn my fan on now. Sorry, I had a squirrel moment. I'm not playing with Flakes anymore. You can turn the fan back on. Let's see. Udonis, how do I make my own marble paints? I can show y'all real quick. It doesn't take that long. It's actually really, really simple. So, yet another excuse to use my little condiment cups. 2-ounce cup with a lid. It's hot here too, just not all as hot. Yeah, it's like, it was 105 today, I think, here. Ugh. So, condiment cup, lid, my little metal stirrer. What colors marble paint should we make? I've got all kinds of mica colors. What flavor would you guys like to see? Anybody? y'all want to go look at the wall and see what colors I have that we can make. Let's see. I don't know if I can. There we go. I'm gonna show you guys around. All right. So we have some purples. See, lime green. I do have. Let's see. We got kiwi fruit. That's pretty much a lime green, right? Purples. I have a ton of purples. Or we can show you guys how to use ultra fine glitters to make your own glitter paint too. Glitter marble paint. So we have all these colors. Let's see. Hey, Gay. Lime green, lime green. Let's see. Let me see what I have here. I don't think I have a lime green in any of my regular marble paints, so lime green might be a perfect. I have like a citron color, but lime green is probably perfect. Let's go with that. We'll go with some kiwi. Yep. All right. That'll be close enough to my chair, right? We could even mix our own if we decide we don't like the color. Why not? What does my container source go to? Depends on the size. These are from Amazon. My little 4-ounce ones. Lever U-line? I don't remember. I'm not really sure. A lot of my stuff I get from Amazon. I'm too lazy to go out. All right. Forgot to grab my clear. All right, so I have a stockpile of the Marabou Easy Marble Clear. I know that Alicia and Paige are working hard over at Beach Girls to get out their 12,000 bottles of colorless. My stash. I make a lot of custom colors. I do a lot of dipping. Dipped cups and galaxy cups are kind of my biggest, most popular request. So I tend to keep a lot of stuff around that I need for those, like my alcohol inks and my marble paints. I love them. All right, so kiwi fruit. Of course, I turned the fan back on and now I gotta turn it back off because it's gonna blow everywhere. Make sure his little one's okay underneath there. She shouldn't care. Little mohawk doggy's just hanging out. Shouldn't care as long as she's with mama. Holy crap, look at that. Oh, so pretty. All right, I'm gonna tilt you guys down now. So again, just really simple to do. Again, 2-ounce condiment cup, lid. I'm using Marabou Easy Marble in clear. Again, any clear will work. I know Beach Girls received a shipment and they are working their butts off to get it out. Actually, I'm gonna grab another one just so I can show you guys what they look like when you haven't already opened it. I have not. I don't have any unicorn spit. Crap. Let's see. All right. So when you open them up, they're gonna have that stopper on them. I've got really strong nails, so I can do this with my nails pretty easily. I just get my nails up underneath that lip, lift it up and take it off. You don't have to, I just find it easier. The one that I have here already has that piece missing. So I'm gonna keep using that one. Uh-oh, TV ended. Can y'all hear my puppy? She's like scratching. She starts like burrowing into her, it's like she's trying to rearrange the bed and make it comfortable for her. All right, so I'm just going to take the lid off. You wanna work quickly though, because this will dry out if you leave it exposed to air. Doesn't take much. You can see, just poured a little bit into the bottom there. I love, love, love to have more vibrant colors. So I put in 3 scoops. I like it. And just stir it around. Hey, Sarah! All right. So can you, what do y'all think? Is that a good color? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, put a lid on that real quick. And cover it up. What is that I'm adding? That was kiwi fruit, lime green mica. It's close to a lime green mica. What do you think? Why not? Let's have some fun. What else do I have around here? I'll be right back, guys. Sarah, are you still in here? So I've got glow stick. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the one that glows like a bright, bright green, right? Oh, Amber, I love doing this. Yes, okay. I think I'm gonna add this to it, and then we will have a lime green glow in the dark marble paint too. So yeah, neon colors are harder to find in the marble paints, so I kind of make my own. I've got, let's see here. I was supposed to go live, I think last week, and I'm running behind on this one, but I've got a group I was gonna go live in. I showed them how to make some marble paints. These were all neon pigments. And I'm gonna be dipping a cup in all these. But I really want to try throwing some of this glow powder in on the one we just made. And I'll show you guys how I put them into my bottles. Yes, bright green. Yes, it is so, okay. All right, Sarah, it's going in the bottle right now. Why not? How much do I need? Jennifer, I'm gonna show you in just a second. Sarah, I don't know if you can see how little liquid we have in there. How much glow powder do you think I need? One scoop, maybe? Yeah, this is gonna be really pretty because it's got that shimmer to it. Probably one scoop. All right, we'll try it. I don't want to waste it. It's okay. I'm doing good here. All right. All right, guys, so all I'm doing is stirring this up. I don't think it changed the color or anything like that. We still have this gorgeous, gorgeous. Do I have a black light? Oh, I don't have one up here. No, I don't. I have one, but it's downstairs. Like I said, I'm still in the process of trying to get set up here. I should be able to take it in my closet with no light, right? Yeah, Sarah, I'm actually gonna throw it in. I'm gonna take this whole mixture and throw it in with some BBs. But that is a really pretty color. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go. No, I don't have it anywhere handy. All right, I tried. Oh, I almost gave myself a heart attack there. The lid was not on solid. All right. So this is where I'm getting all kinds of messy right now. All right. I'm gonna tilt y'all up for just a second. These are the, yes, I'm gonna show you guys how I make those bottles here in just a second. I just need to get some of the brushes off the desk. We played with a lot of stuff. I gotta get it back. Everybody's talking about how organized I am, and here I am, just stuff all over the place. I'm gonna knock everything over. Be a hot mess. Gotta get Miss Sarah back. Hey, Lori. All right. So, my storage for these. See if I can do this without spilling it. Get these giant bags. There. Everybody's gonna ask me where I get them from. I get them from Amazon. I wish I could. I do too. I don't get to stay home all day. I work a full-time job. I wish I could stay home. That's actually why I wanted to do this tutorial tonight on the packet, because I do work full-time. I actually work 2 jobs. So I am a department manager for one of the major grocery stores here in Texas. And then I also do accounting part-time. Oh my God, I'm like dying trying to dig into this bag of goodies. So this is my happy place that I come to decompress at the end of the day. Oh, finally, I got all the parts. What you doing, Pooh Bear? Did you come say hi? Sorry. My fur baby is a mom's girl. Come here. Come here, honey. Come here. She's such a silly girl. Hi, babe. Hi. Wanna come? I've got her favorite toy. It's a snow cone. Wanna come say hi to people? No, she's gonna hide under the desk. All right, so I get these little dropper bottles. They come in 3 pieces, so they've got the little tip, the bottle, cap, and you'll know you screw it on tight and you've got a good seal when that snaps off. And then everybody asked about the little balls. Little balls? Yeah, and they come in a blue bag, so I guess here they look like blue balls. That sounds horrible. I forget what size these are. Maybe 1/8 or 1/16. So for a bottle this, for the amount that we mixed, or a bottle this size, I would normally only add 3. I think I'm gonna add extra just because it does have the glow powder in it, which is kind of a gritty texture. So I throw them in there first. I'm gonna tilt y'all back down. Hopefully you can all See that? All right. I am going to stir it yet again because everything has now settled. And I'm just kind of scraping to make sure I get all that gorgeousness off the bottom, and it will go down into my bottle. They're agitator balls. They do look like little BBs. Glow powder does really work. Whoop. So put the little dropper into the top. Screw that down. Remember I said once you got it on tight, it would break that seal. So now you can open that lid back up and you can see the seal stays there. Shake that up. And there you have your own custom color marbling paint. Did y'all hear my dog start to growl? All right. So this is now a glow in the dark marble paint. That easy. And I did not make alcohol ink, but we can do that too. Y'all want to make some? I was planning on it tonight. In fact, I brought the bottles up here with me. I was actually going to, so I got my spray bottles. Y'all want to make some? So I'm thinking, what do y'all think? So tomorrow, I can dip this in the glow in the dark lime green. Yes? Since this one already has epoxy on it, even if we don't like it, we can remove it. But it's got a lot of those greens in it, and I think that would look really pretty. Make all the things. And then maybe, since this one, I did a lot more of the golds. I really, really, really want to make some gold alcohol ink spray that I can mist during my epoxy application. What do you guys think? You can mix some of that now, and I can show you how to use quick coat. No, we can do it all at once if you want. Yay? Nay? I think Midas pearl for a pretty gold to go with this one. I'm getting a ton of thumbs up there. All right, let's do this. Y'all are sticking with me? We'll keep going. Why not? Let me get this set up here. All right. So you guys want to know what I sealed it with? We are going to go ahead and go through the whole thing. Why not? So we'll get it spinning. I'll show you how I do my quick coat application while the quick coat is drying, because I usually like to do a couple layers just to ensure, since I have rubbed this thing down with my hands so many times. A copper color would be good, but I don't think I have a copper. I was actually on Sarah's website the other day looking for one desperately. Let me double check. I lied. I have shiny penny. Let's see. So we have this, which would be a nice copper. And that, I think, will be a really pretty, oh, that doesn't, so this is a lot more gold than what that camera's showing. So you know what? We'll make both. Why not? Oh, Karen, yes, I will be saving this. No worries. We are just having fun tonight. Get my mat out. Get my quick coat. So here's what we're going to seal it with. So literally all I'm going to do is get my finger wet and rub it. Oops. Be helpful if y'all could see, huh? Brain fart. Get my finger wet. Quick Coat is a polyurethane sealer. It's going to help prevent the epoxy from repelling. Don't forget your bottoms. All right. Where do I get it? This is from Counterculture DIY. All right. Let that spin for a little bit. Oh yeah. You gonna be a tough girl now? All right. How did I do that cup? That's what this live actually was about, was how to do that cup. And we've kind of continued on from there. You do have to let it dry. That's why I'm gonna, it doesn't take long. It takes like 5-10 minutes. So I'm gonna let that spin while we make our next little project of alcohol inks. Alcohol ink spray. Brenda. Is that focusing? Can y'all see that? It is from Counterculture DIY. Yes, ma'am, Stephanie. All right. So we decided to do both, right? We were gonna be just an and cup. Why not? We did like 7 colors of Chameleon flakes. Where is my little scoops? I moved them. It can be brushed on. I use my finger because it keeps me from getting streaks. I've tried it with brushes and I always end up with weird little spots. So I try not to. I'm gonna turn you guys over so that you can see what I'm working on over here as we keep moving around. So now we're gonna make some, is that used in place of the epoxy or with the epoxy? It is used to prevent the epoxy from repelling. So when using any of the marble paints back here, so like the Easy Marble from Marabou or Magic Marble from Beach Girls, it does go a long way. I've had this, I don't know, this bottle for like 3 months, and you can see I've barely made a dent in it. It goes a really, really long way. Oh, thank you, Terry. All right, so let's see here. This one is going to be our gold, our Midas Pearl. Anybody who's just joining us, we are just mixing some alcohol ink spray to go on top of this cup that's over here spinning. The quick coat doesn't actually need to spin. I just put it on the turner so it was there and ready. It takes like 5 minutes to dry, maybe. I just figured I'd put it on there and get it ready. Not if you use the black sponge brushes. Lindsay, are you saying it doesn't go a long way if you use the brushes? I can see that. Ooh. So this is just a little bottle that's got the Midas Pearl. This is just 91% alcohol. Pouring some in. Rosemary, I'm going to apply a second coat once it dries. I think that'll be a good color. What do you guys think? I don't know. Okay. That one's the gold, and then go ahead. Get our next color ready. I just curl back. And then we are going to do, I had a request for copper, so we're gonna go with Shiny Penny. So, Jennifer, yes, it's alcohol ink made with mica powders. The fun thing about this is, once you're done with it, if you wanted to go back to just your dry mica powder, pull the lid out, let it air dry out, let the alcohol evaporate. Pamela, yes, it does make alcohol ink. And it's gonna be a pearl. If you were to use like a straight pigment, versus a mica, which has the shimmer, you're gonna get more of like a true alcohol ink. This is going to give us a pearl effect, which will be really fun. And then if you decide You don't want to use the alcohol ink anymore. You just let the alcohol evaporate out and you're back to your powder. Let's see. Susan, no, we're not going to dip. We're actually going to, I'm going to end up dipping tomorrow because I don't have a bucket or anything up here, and my husband would kill me if I dipped on our hardwood floors. We're going to use the glow-in-the-dark marble paint that we made earlier to dip this tomorrow. If I get approval from our lovely admins and moderators to go live again, we'll dip that in the glow-in-the-dark neon. What I'm doing right now is making some alcohol ink sprays with mica powders, and we're going to spritz that on the cup that we made earlier. So we've got our Midas pearl, and now we've got our shiny penny, sorry. Oh yeah, that is going to be pretty. Amber, I am going to spray it on. All right, there's our, ooh, look at that shine. All right, there's our copper. I'm gonna turn you guys back now. Back over here. So you guys asked how long it took the quick coat to dry. That's dry. I'm gonna do one more layer. And actually, while we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my epoxy spinning so that it has time to get really well mixed. All right, so I'm gonna let that mix. How do you know when the ratio of alcohol to mica is correct? When it looks pretty to me. It's really the only. You're gonna see the epoxy spinning. Let's see. Can you guys see it? All right, turn that back down to the cup now. I got my epoxy mixer on Etsy. I did not make. I bought it. I don't know off the top of my head if they are an approved vendor or not, so I don't want to break any rules and say where I got it from. So I will check out the list before tomorrow, and I can let you guys know then. So while that epoxy's mixing, do our second coat here. And no, can I explain an epoxy mixer? Yeah, literally it's just taking a 2-ounce, I think it's a 2-ounce solo cup or a 3-ounce cup or something. It's running on the same kind of motor that my turners are. So it's running on a rotisserie motor, 4-watt motor. It's got little things that spin with a magnet at the bottom, and you have a metal rod that you put into the top that as the thing spins, the magnet is spinning too, which is rotating the rod, and it just kind of slowly spins it around. So you get a nice slow mix of your epoxy without as many bubbles as I get, because I'm very impatient. All right, so sealer should be good at this point. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. All right, tilt you guys up for just a minute so I can see that better. Hi, Erin. That's gonna be so pretty, y'all. It's like fire in a bottle right now. Erin, did you have fun at the, was it the NorCal? Is that what everybody called it? What was what? Michelle? This is our mica alcohol ink spritz. Tara, it doesn't keep it, Terry, it's not to keep it mixing. It is just because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to mix, because I can be doing other things like talking to you guys. Any certain pigment I recommend? No, I just asked what everybody thought would look good, and we walked over to the wall to see if I have it. Stuff I rubbed on the cup is Quick Coat from Counterculture DIY. It is a urethane sealer. It is not necessary on the Chameleon flakes. I use it because I buff my flakes down with my hand, no glove, barehanded. So there's oil on my hand, obviously, and then it works amazing to cover the Magic Marble from Beach Girls or the Marabou Easy Marble. Oh, Erin. Yeah, I was totally jealous seeing all the pictures. Do I use a certain brand pigment? No, I have actually the ones that we're using right now. Let's see, this one is Midas Pearl, Simply Sarah. She's in here right now. And then this is Shiny Penny from Miss Erin. So we've got Woods Goods and Simply Sarah's right here. We're gonna try both of them, see how it works. I think they'll look cool in the cup. So we're gonna cover it with epoxy so it gets like that. And then spritz this and kind of see what we can make it do. Why not? Why not have fun? And then tomorrow we're gonna take that, and Miss Erin, we decided to have fun and make some custom marble paints with, what did we use, guys? Kiwi fruit, and then some glow powder. So we're gonna do this tomorrow. Donna, shh, this isn't all of it. There's a whole nother room downstairs. But shh. Oh, I'm totally addicted to them too. Did you see? This entire shelf is Beach Girls. totally addicted. And I was so excited when I got the July box. Bye, Jennifer. It'll be here. You're welcome. No problem. I was so excited when the July box came in and I saw cobalt, which is like my favorite color. My downstairs, we have a lot of cobalt glassware. And so I'm super, like when I saw the post that the August box was up, like jumped on immediately. Because one, it's like Christmas when you get them, right? Okay, guys, and tilt you down a little bit. Thank you, Erin. Jennifer, yes, it is just like Beach Girls. Beach Girls, Marabou, they are two different formulas. So one is going to be oil-based. So they technically are supposed to use different sealers. I've had the best luck using the quick coat no matter what I'm doing. Sorry, y'all, I'm just getting the epoxy off the little stir thing. So I don't waste any, right? Not. Champagne black marine. Oh my God. Do I have a series of other tutorials? I don't. I've done one other in this group. It was actually a dipping video. If you search the hashtag dip and glow, DIPNGLOW, I dipped, I think it was 3 different wine glasses, and I used both Marabou Easy Marble and Beach Girls Magic Marble to show that I think one was just Marabou, one was just Beach Girls, and one was a mixture of the two to show that you can use them together. All right, put that off to the side now. Get another glove, because, you know, we have to have, we're crafters. We need that never-ending supply of gloves. Oh, thank you guys. All right, sorry, I think we're all picky and we all like our cups to spin a certain way for us. And this is not spinning the way I want it to for my epoxy layer. And of course it wants to be stubborn, right? There it goes. I say we all have that moment where our cup comes like, hell no, I don't think so. So y'all saw me apply that quick coat and it's already dry. And, well, there's a couple sticky areas. Hold on. I don't want to put heat to it. All right, y'all get to look at my pretty mug while this continues to spin for a little bit. Uh-oh, Erin. What discount did I miss? See, this is what happens when your screen's tilted down and you can't read. That's like 20, okay. So you need to get the bundle with the stick tight and the quick coat. And I'm gonna need Erin to share that with me. If I share all the information here, y'all gotta share the discount code. All right. Barry said to use my heat. Okay, sweet. All right, y'all be quiet just a second. Okay, I saw glitter shine. There we go, sweet. I saw that, but I thought it was a comment to something else because I don't, when I tilt down, I don't see all of them. But that's awesome. Once I finish this heat. Are you checking it out, Pooh Bear? You're not sure? My little poodle has no idea what the hell that noise is. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna write down that code real quick. Glitter shine. Well, lay back down. You go back to sleepy. She listens so well, too. That's what's even better. She doesn't care what she's doing as long as she's by mama. All right. So I've got epoxy ready to go. I guess it would have been helpful to point you guys down. I'm just totally distracted by all the talk about discounts now. Oh. What kind of epoxy do I use? I am using Faux Resil UV. I've heard rave things about counterculture. I just have not tried it yet. I'm trying to get nice, a little bit thicker layer, just because we're gonna start spritzing it with alcohol, and y'all are gonna see what happens once you start spritzing it, because it's epoxy. It doesn't really like alcohol either. But what do y'all think of those chameleon flakes underneath there? Now that you can see them with some epoxy on it, holy crap, they just come alive. All right. Tootsie, yes, there is. It really does, Susan. All right, which color first, y'all? Gold, copper, gold, copper. Whoever taps first will go that way. Gold, copper, gold, copper. We'll use both, but gold. All right, so we're just gonna And this is gonna be hard to see for a little bit, but, oh, there it goes. This is an alcohol spritz with micas. So I'm going to spray some more. Just so you can see this kind of start to layer on top of each other. Okay, let's see if we can zoom you guys in a little bit here, as I totally made a mess on the desk here. All right, so if you can tell, we're starting to get some cells in here. You see that starting to form there? If I can move this so you can see it a little bit better. Yes, regular micas in alcohol. So you can kind of see where it's starting to dimple, and that is just from how that's going to react, the alcohol reacting with the epoxy. So I am going to swirl that a little bit and break some of that up. It is kind of like fish eyes. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's some fun. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to reverse this and zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what's actually going on there, because this is really hard to capture there. Let's see. All right. Oop. He's mad at me. All right, so y'all see? So it is so yes, these are creating almost little pockets like fish eyes. That is the case. I will go back through after this is done curing, and again, add another layer of that quick coat. This is done intentionally with the alcohol ink on that epoxy, sprayed like that, to create that different texture. And Aaron, when I was touching it, I was intentionally swirling. All right. Let's see. How did I lost my arm. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna put you guys back up there. All right. So yes, right now it is going to have the fish eyes. That's just how epoxy is going to react with alcohol. We know that. That's why you've got products like Quick Coat or Triple Thick, all those things, you know, don't wash your cup with alcohol. That's why we wash them with Dawn. But I wanted to take some of that gold and copper and kind of pull it over the cup. Let's see. So that we could get those beautiful swirls. And then these little, what are fish eyes right now from where it's reacting tomorrow, when that gets covered with Quick Coat and sanded down again, it's creating just this really cool texture or cell effect. I don't even know what your name is. My name's Jessie. Yeah, I wouldn't want to wipe my cup with alcohol because you can see what happens. This is 91% alcohol. It's alcohol inks are different. Can I spritz the alcohol ink on the Quick Coat before epoxy? I would think you can, but I want to be able to swirl it. I like creating the different textures between the different stuff. I think that's what gives cups depth and dimension. You want my glitter wall? All right. Oh, thank you, Yvette. All right, guys. I haven't. Can anybody tell me what time it is? I don't even know. I have no watch on. All right. Well, if nobody has any more questions, oh crap, we still have epoxy left. What to make? 9:40. Okay. Should make a little heart. Why not? We got enough stuff to do it. Let's see. Oh, not at all, Aaron. What color heart should we make? Cup with the alcohol inks. Here we go. I'll tilt you guys. Oh. Wow, I really tightened my arm down. All right. Here it is. We'll start from top to bottom as it spins. You seen that, Aaron? Is that the one you were looking for, Aaron? Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Aaron. It's party time. Hey, I'm in my PJs too, except I'm covered in glitter now. My little fur baby is passed out cold. Hi. All right, guys. I got a little bit of epoxy in a mold. Should we do... Let's see. I think we need to do some kiwi to match what we're gonna dip tomorrow. Because, you know, it's just so pretty. I think I'm keeping my husband awake. Shh. You just you hit the little thing, right, Danielle? What time tomorrow and which time zone? Well, I am in Central. I don't know what time. I know my husband and I are probably going out to dinner because I've had a crazy week at work. Oh, yeah. I may or may not be wearing green mica powder now. So I just need to follow up with the admins of the group and find out if it's okay if I go live again. All right, y'all see the fun green? I'm gonna take that. Uh-oh. Don't spill. Okay, it's not letting me tilt. Uh-oh. Oh. All right, guys. I'm having a moment here. We're gonna leave that there. Too many things to turn around. All right. Here we go. Real quick. That was just the kiwi fruit mixed into the leftover epoxy. And I'm just pouring that into a little mold so we can make a keychain to match the cup. So I'm gonna dip tomorrow. Why not? Glitter Shine is the code. I wrote it down myself. Glitter Shine, that's the code. All right, I'm going to scroll back up real quick. See if there's anything. Sarah, I show up at work every morning and they're like, you have glitter on you? And I'm like, and? I'd be more shocked if you told me I didn't have glitter on me. All right. Sorry, I'm just torching my mold real quick so that... Tanya! Just wanting to get some of the only thing missing on the cup is your name. I don't even really need the torch on the cup. It's not really showing any bubbles. Seems to be pretty clean. Outside of the fish eyes that we intentionally put there. So, totally in love. I think that one came out pretty good. Tanya, you missed it. Ooh, you're here. I can show you. Except I need paper. All right, can you see? Tanya, look at cloud 9. Cloud 9 fine. Dry buffed with glue. Or no, that one was Ice Queens. I'm sorry. Ice Queens. Here was the cloud 9. Oh my God. Holy crap. So in love with this. Look at the blue and purple Poland. Oh. Yeah, it really is. Oh. And I don't know if you can see that. Tanya, what do you think? I probably shouldn't do that over the cup I just worked on, huh? Yeah, we're having a party here tonight. All right, guys. Well, it is getting really late for me. And those who know that I woke up like 3 o'clock in the morning and I've been going pretty much nonstop. So how did I apply Cloud 9 on that wine glass? The exact same way we just showed you for the Chameleon Flakes. Same process, that milky Tack it mixture. Apply it with a brush. Let it dry till it's tacky, like my hands are now from touching everything. Let it dry till it's clear, it gets tacky, and sprinkle it on with a little sifter, because you don't need a lot of glitter, and if you pour it on too heavy or sprinkle it on, you just end up wasting a lot of it. So kind of lightly tap it. Holy crap. Gee, thanks, Danielle. I talk a lot apparently. Wow. Okay, so sifter, tap, tap, tap. Once you've got the coverage on the cup, you just kind of buff it off. It's causing the glitter to lay flat so that you see the full shift. You need all the things now. So, I don't have. Oh, well, if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message I will try my best to answer questions. Tack it I got from Amazon. It's like $5 for a 4-ounce bottle, and it'll last you forever. Yeah, they really are cool. Oh, thank you, Ange. But I am going to go call it a night for now, and I will reach out to the admins again and see about going live tomorrow to take the one that's already epoxied and dip it for you guys so we can go outside and have fun dipping. And then I'll show you how this swirl one turns out after it spins for a while. Thanks, Paulette. Thanks, Amber. Thanks, Susan. Night, Ange. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you. Danielle. Love you guys. Bye.